here's what we're gonna do. This is going to be a learning opportunity for me. So this is a perfect example. I have a known bad motherboard, and I have a known good motherboard. So these are the same board. I am going to use this as an opportunity to figure out what is the difference between them and why this one is not working and this one is working. This is like the perfect time to do this because I have to disconnect everything anyways, so this is going to work out nicely. Yes, I am going to measure different components from the same place on both boards. And see if we can't isolate down. I gotta use the other screwdriver. See if I can't isolate down to what the problem actually is between them. I just have to make sure that I clearly denote which one is working and which one is not. And that's the last thing I need. So that's that. And we'll explore this together. Yeah. I mean, the best thing to do is buy, like, go on, like, eBay and do a search for, like, 4 parts only stuff. Because from that, like, you can get them significantly cheaper. And if you want to use it as a learning experience, you can, you know, use that to say, hey, these are things that you should look at when it comes time to actually do it for real. Okay, so we got one black screw over here. Let's see if this screwdriver will work on this. So this is part 2 of this video for this one. I have to go back and find where part 1 is. So the issue is it doesn't turn on. That was basically the only issue. So what I want to do is I want to see if we can't isolate where the issue is. Alright, so these center 2. That one. That should be a ground. So the easiest way to tell what wires your ground are is you take your cable that goes in here and you look at it, and the black cables are your grounds. So in this situation, this one and this one are grounds. So when this goes in, I should have a ground there and there. Easiest way to find your grounds. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and isolate if we have a short on this board somewhere. So this is returning a short, which is inside the sticky area. So same motherboard, same orientation. This component not shorted. So it could be just this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my old soldering stuff out. Let me see what's on the other side of the board right here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take just a little red pen here, and it is that guy. So let's see if I have a spare component floating around. Alright, so we got that off the donor board. So, unfortunately, like, even though I did get the component replaced, component wasn't the issue, so that means it's someplace else. Alright, I'm going to make a quick little mark on this board again. I'm wondering if it's this chip that's the problem. But we'll find out later. Yeah, and that's the thing. There's something sticky on the back of this. So I'm just wondering if at some point they just messed. They've got something poured on there and that killed it. Oh, I need the memory off of this too, don't I? I'm gonna put some genuine Noctua thermal paste on here for this nice little AMD CPU. Let's get this guy cleaned off. We got some new little cleaning tools that Carrion turned me on to. That was Thunder, by the way, Angeline. Yeah, we did. So, Carrion, who's one of the members of this channel, turned me on to these guys. They are specifically for component cleaning. So we'll see how these guys work. I like the way they look too. They're bigger than I thought they were going to be. And a little bit better than a Q-tip because they don't leave stuff behind. I have no idea what they're actually intended for, but that's what they look like. Yeah, it's a nice little foam tip. Let's see if we can get this. Hey, there he goes. It focused. Yeah, it's a nice little foam tip. So we'll see how this. Well, it seems to be all right. All right. Got a 150 pack of them. Like $14. Not bad. Keep these out here. And on this, I'm just going to use paper towel. Because this stuff, I wasn't expecting this stuff to be as chunky as it is. It's chunky. Gotta grab another roll of paper towel. I'm almost out. By almost out, I mean I'm actually out. My last piece of paper towel here. Alright. And this guy's gonna go right there. And we need to make sure that this is not actually touching the board. Now we gotta get this going and get this out of here. He's a rescue. and like he was surrendered to the Humane Society because of a bite, but he's a puppy, so it wasn't really a bite. It was a child was playing with the dog and like was holding the dog's toy more than likely, and the dog wanted to get the toy, so he reached for the toy and probably happened to get, you know, body parts. So it wasn't like a real bite more than likely. But we're gonna see. He's been super chill so far, which is good. But he is a puppy, and I have to remember that. So he's gonna be high octane. Yeah, exactly. That is unfortunately what we think happened. So we'll see. But like regardless, he's home now. He's never gonna go anywhere. So even if we have to, like, you know, I have to put a lot of time into training him for stuff, he will he's gonna stay with us forever. Hey, thanks for watching that video. If you liked that video, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And I stream daily on Twitch at twitch.tv/SpecVengeance. And yeah, if you want to learn more about my services, check out Bradenton PC Repair.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.